y'all look. I'm out with another video. Or with me vortexing all night.
Oz.
Nothing but pressure. Dizzy. I'm tired of that.
So big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Here's Young, averaging around 27.5 points a game. One of the best. Out to the right wing. Points for him. And they come into this one following a loss to the Wizards. Oh!
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Passes to Jeffries. To the left wing. To the middle.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
And Indiana making a change here. To the paint. Here's Larson. Pause with the block. Right side, Randolph. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Atlanta, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Levens comes in for Benson, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Singleton. Here's Mills. Here's Jeffries, and he jams it with authority.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Brent, as the season goes on, and here we are about halfway through, are players' roles still evolving?
Not the starters at this point, Kevin. They're pretty much set.
They are what they are.
They are set in their ways, and they're set in the minutes that they're going to be playing. What the coaches are trying to find are unique combinations that might have to be on the floor because circumstances from the other team are dictating so. Which are my lineups that I can have out there that defensively I'm going to shut down great guard play? Which of the lineups do I have to have out there in order for us to have enhanced shooting ability for a stretch of minutes? Which ones are going to speed my team up to put pressure on the opposition? I think that's where it is that coaches are trying to do a little bit of tweaking.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Outside, Smart. Latrey. Rebound, Atlanta. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
Pause, no luck.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Smart kicks to Mills. Pass to Smart. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Jeffries can't get it to go.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Smart passes to Jeffries. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 6 assists here tonight.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You take a look at Young. The second most votes in the Eastern Conference have gone his way. He'll be a starter for sure.
And that's a byproduct of not just his talent, but of the effort he's put in this season. Nobody works harder than this guy.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. It's going to be a fantastic weekend. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
Smart passes to Larson, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And a wide open look for Levens, and the wing jumper offline. The Hawks trail by 14. Here's Hawes, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Hawes got 35.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
To the inside, here's Jeffries, and that one is hammered home.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Now the feed to Hawes. Jeffries with the rebound. Jeffries got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Levens. But they'll get another chance. Down low, here's Larson. Nice defense from Hawes. Atlanta's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Gonzalez passes to Hawes. Can't connect from short range.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pass to Mills. Inside, here's Levens, and Levens throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, we'll have to settle for the layup when you can.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far, and with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, insanity has really been making it happen.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. but he's going to keep going at it.
We've got DeAndre Ayton. Smart is out there with Levin. And it's Jeffries in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And when you watch DeAndre Ayton, you really are just floored by how he moves. The amount of speed and agility he has for a player as solid as Ayton is doesn't come around very often.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
And those physical attributes of Ayton are so imposing. Greg, who does he remind you of?
I mean, for current players, you see a bit of Embiid and how they both move so fluidly for 7-footers. From the past, I see a bit of David Robinson in his game.
Here's Hawes, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Smart. The first free throw is good. Singleton, he's checked in for Indiana. And both free throws good by Hawes. You often hear about players talk about their favorite spot to fire from on the floor. How much of an effect does that really have? Favorite shooting spot?
Most of the time, Kevin, what you're talking about is star guys, because they're the ones who ultimately in any given possession the coach is trying to find that guy in that spot to do something. What happens throughout the course of a year is when that player has the ball there, everybody else knows what to do. Right. Like the player knows what he's going to do, right, Kevin? Because he's the star player. But everybody around gets comfortable with the options and where it is that he goes. If he goes right, if I slide right, I'm going to get the 3. If he goes left, he's spinning back, I might move towards the top of the key. So the familiarity of not just the player, but the players around the player, that's where you can make it happen.
That's interesting. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. I pride myself on making the right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about. Kevin?
That's great to see. Thank you, D.A. He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6.
And a lot of his points coming by way of the free throw. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Pacers. They led by as many as 18 points. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And it's Ayton missing. The Hawks trail by 15. Singleton's there. That shot's good from Hawes.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
And instead, he picks up a foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Benson is checked in for Marcus Smart. The pass to Singleton. And he banks in the layup. Singleton's got 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Shot's good from Hawes.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Passes it to Levins. Ayton wide open. A 3-pointer off the mark.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Now we take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see who the best rebounders in the NBA have been over the last 10 games. Number 5 is DeAndre Ayton.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
And both free throws good by Hawes.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunity.
Singleton, the pass to Larson. He kicks it to Levins. Indiana moving it around. Down low. Hawes with the block. Pass to Johnston. Back to Hawes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Taking a look now at the stats for Hawes. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. First in scoring, first in steals, and of course, he's the #1 shot blocker in the league. Just an imposing presence inside.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. And the basket by Singleton.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
The pass to Larson. Pause with the block. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at the Pacers. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference. And, of course, Atlanta, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And right now for the Hawks, they're already looking to the offseason. And that's a shame. Their fans deserve a little bit more from this team.
The body language right now kind of telling the story. Losing takes a huge toll on you, especially during an 82-game grind.
It's rebounded by Indiana.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. 10 points for him.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players, Kevin, playing today can do.
No good on that one. And Indiana will go the other way with it.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Benson, the pass to Singleton. Rebound by the Hawks. Hawes got his 7th rebound here tonight. Stops, pops, and that one hits back out. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. The Pacers have been at their finest form at the free throw lines tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Brett, when a team hires a new coach, what tends to be the feelings of the players in that locker room, knowing there's a new voice?
If you are a veteran player, you have the opportunity, more than likely, Kevin, to call 5 or 6 resources that know who that coach is. Because most of the time, coaches that are getting hired have previous NBA experience. If you're a younger player, you're looking at what it is that's being written and said about that coach to try to evaluate how it is that you're going to fit in. The biggest responsibility, Kevin, is that new coach trying to get as many of those players into the facility or at a meeting or at a dinner to have them understand from day one, as soon as possible, what it is that they're about, what it is he's expecting from them, and how it is he's going to go about them. Then all the other things about guesswork, those go away.
All about communication.
That communication, and communication as quick as you possibly can. That's an important factor.
And Insanity picks up a foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Pacers leading by 16. Levins with it. He's got 9. Passes it to Larson. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket. The Hawks trail by 18. Here's Hawes. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Now it feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the paint. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. Hopkins,
the pass to Levins. Here's Mills. Pause with the rebound.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Pacers leading by 15. Levens misses the three.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. The Pacers making a change here. Smart's checked in. Here is Hawes. Non-stop scoring machine here. Over Mills. They get it back. Bell. You can't get that one. The Pacers shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Pass to Benson. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Moss, the pass to Hawes. Shoots over Mills. Atlanta again missing.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Smart dishes to Mills. Doubled by Hawes. To the inside. Hopkins. Bell with the block.
At a young age, Bell has proven to be a great shot blocker with tremendous timing.
And the shot goes in. 8 points for him.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
To the middle. Here's Larson. They need this one. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
The Pacers making a switch here. Ayton's checked in.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Hawks trail by 14. They double him with Ayton. To the paint. Here's Young. Makes it off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Ayton. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got assist number 8 now on the night.
The skills growing maybe right in front of our eyes here for DeAndre Ayton.
Pause, no luck. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Indiana. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's the pass to Benson. Passes it to Mills. Lets it go from deep. And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Hawes, the pass to Young. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Young's got 6 points.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Inside, here's Ayton. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Pause, no luck.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Another shot. No good from Bell.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Mills. Hawes with the rebound. Hawes got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the left side wing. And yep, another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Left side, Smart. Good on the 13-footer. Smart's got his second basket of the night.
And for people who would like to see Smart take fewer threes, that mid-range, Jay, is a welcome sight.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Indiana out in front. They lead by 18. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
and he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. They've got Trae Young, and it's Morgan in at the small forward.
Big break. Who's up?
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from their perspective.
One of these.
Welcome back to 2K TV. Bill Simmons, the sports guy. Now, the sports guy is your nickname, but if you were a player, what would you have as your nickname?
Washed up.
Washed up,
Yeah.
that's it?
Yeah. I quit pickup like 5 years ago.
I'm gonna end it right now.
He's going to end it.
I'm going to end
I feel it. I feel it. I love it.
Right. Are setting tonight with the lights. Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Miami where they'll take on the Heat. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Charlotte Hornets.
And for that game against the Nuggets, not going to be an easy one for them. We know about the struggles they've had of late, and having to deal with the back end of the back-to-back is never fun.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Jokic is out there with Prince, and it's Franklin in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, they've got Young, and it's Randolph in at the shooting guard position. D-Web, the NBA on New Year's Eve. Afterwards, Chris, you be staying up to watch the ball drop.
You know it. I mean, I have a little ritual. I have to eat black-eyed peas and greens. Then we run around the house. You have to bang pots to get all the old spirits out from the last year. It's kind of crazy. So, yeah, man, stuff I used to do with my grandfather and family. So, yeah, I keep the tradition alive. You know, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I'll be up after that.
And that's what these pots and pans are doing here on the floor by our feet. I see him right here.
Exactly.
We're ready to go.
Let me grab my spoon. I'll be ready.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Franklin. It's not going to go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
They looked overmatched today. I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there.
Here's Washington now. And there's the pass to Jokic. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Shoots from 12. Count that one.
No, they tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Young outside. Hawks passing it around. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
You have to guard Young tight. You got to know he's thinking of shooting as soon as the ball hits his hands.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Scott Brooks. He said a big key for them will be containing Trae Young. Coach said he can be streaky, but when he heats up, his deep range makes him tough to defend. Kevin, make that almost impossible to defend.
All right, David, thanks. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the evening. The free throw drops for Hawes. And both free throws good by Hawes. They're in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the inside, here's Jokic. Nice D from Hawes.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
From 11 feet away, the Hawks again can't hit. Washington trailing. Franklin inside the three-point line. The rebound by Young.
You expect him to make those. They got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the bucket by the Wizards.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Franklin passes to Prince. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Franklin. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Beyond the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
But he doesn't have a clear path to the hoop, so why not? I mean, pull up and bury the three in transition.
Prince outside. Pass to Franklin. 5 on the clock. The three of his own. It's no good. Hawes the pass to Gonzalez. Back to Hawes. It's good. Hawes got his third bucket of the night.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Feeds to Prince. Rejected by Gonzalez. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And the Wizards with possession, trailing by 5. Lock at 6.
And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Pass to Hawes. Over Jokic. The elbow jumper, a miss from Hawes.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Duracox defended by Young. And it's Jokic missing. The Hawks leading by 5.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
So time out called here. The first for Washington. You know, Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
Here's Franklin. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Bulls in Chicago. And that one's good. Jokic. Jokic has got 7 points.
Oh, he's got it rolling this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Young passes to Hawes. And again, it's Atlanta.
About the vision from the crafty little guard. Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Here's Prince, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
Here's Hawes. That one, no good. And the Wizards now going the other way. Poke loose. And that one is stuck right through.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Duracox defended by Young. Down low, here's Jokic, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. The pass to Franklin. Passes it to Baker. Here's Franklin. He's covered by Randolph. Here's Torres. And a miss there on the triple. Atlanta leading by 5. Here's Hawes.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Pass to Franklin. Lets the three fly. Good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's Randolph with the ball for Atlanta. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. So both teams making some change. Taking a look at the Wizards. Prince out there with Baker, and it's Justice in at the 1 spot.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
McMillan against Martin. Here's Justice. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Chris, a very unique experience playing in the nation's capital. What was your time like with Washington?
Oh, I love DC. Oh, I love Chocolate City. I mean, the surrounding areas of DC love the team as well. There's something special about playing in the capital.
Franklin's checked in for Baker. Here is Hawes. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Justice defended by Young. Prince in the corner. Buries it from three-point range. Prince has got the lead up to 1 now for the Wizards.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Takes a 3. But they get it back. And that one, good. Prince has got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown in the defensive glass.
Pause, no luck.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And here's Martin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Teardrop shot. The rebound by Young. Young's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Randolph, no one around him. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Here's Franklin. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Tipped away. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Hawes. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
To the inside, Fleming. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Young passes to Hawes. Misses off the right iron.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Kicks it to Franklin. Pass to Martin. And the pass to Franklin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Trae Young. What do you think about some of the most powerful dunks, Chris? The tomahawk jam reigning supreme. Do you prefer the one? or the two-handed jam?
Oh,
you did both so well.
You know what? I prefer a body-to-body dunk on you. Like, you would roast it over. Back in the day. Oh, my goodness. Off the two. Or how about Jordan playing against Atlanta when he pump fakes it with one hand like he's going to shoot it, goes down the lane and dunks on Tree Rollins. Just incredible. Or Blake Griffin dunking on anyone. Or Giannis dunking on anyone. Or Embiid dunking on anyone. Or how about LeBron dunking on anyone? So, me...
For Washington, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. The free throw drops for Jeffries. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Harris passes to Johnston. Here's Hawes. And Insanity picks up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Carves out position, holds his ground, makes it an easy call for the ref.
They get it back.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Got a piece of it. Here's Hawes. And it's off the back rim. No good. Wizards trail by 4. Passes it to Jeffries. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point. 1 drops. 21 points for Insanity.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Rebounded by the Wizards. There's Baker. 29 points for him last game against Chicago.
And it was the little things, too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Now a chance to check out the top NBA block leaders. And you take a look at Hawes. Here's inside defender. Tops in the NBA in blocks.
What an intimidator he is in the paint. I mean, he's shot to the top of that leaderboard, and nobody feels comfortable putting a shot up around him right now.
Well, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Pass to McMillan. Hawks passing it around. Moss, the pass to Hawes. The 17-footer goes down. Hawes got 24.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Pass to Baker. 1:06 left now here in the second. And there's the pass to Jokic. No good on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hawes, no luck. Wizards trail by 4. Here's Jeffries. Hawes with the block. And he recovers it.
Have to be careful around Bell. I mean, he's very talented at reading his man and knowing when to go after blocks.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Another steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Hawes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jokic. The Hawks have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one drops.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And both free throws good by Hawes.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more.
7 seconds left in the first half. The 3. Offensive rebound.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those 2 points.
And so it's at left. we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen. Just what a clinical performance they put on.